Hi friends, welcome to today's asana breakdown. We will be going over the foundational requirements for Tittibhasana, otherwise known as Firefly pose. What will be helpful if you were just learning this pose for the first time is to grab a hold of two yoga blocks. I will be demonstrating a couple of different ways to learn this arm balance. And for all arm balances, it is more about technique and less about strength. Although Tittibhasana requires some level of flexibility, which can be developed over time. The more and more you practice, the more this will become available to you. So just always have that in mind. And I'll also be demonstrating some modifications as well, and some building blocks that you could build up upon. So you're gonna separate your yoga blocks around shoulder distance height. And you're gonna place your palms towards the top of the yoga blocks here. And from here, you're gonna snuggle your legs underneath your triceps, or over your triceps, excuse me. And now, as you can see, the blocks are giving me height. And you're gonna squeeze the forearms in towards each other, wrap the triceps back in, and as you sit down into this pose, you're gonna see that your toes float up. You could either stay here with your arms bent, because your arms are creating a shelf for your legs, but I want you to keep maintaining that squeeze of the legs into the arms. You can float one leg up, you can float the other leg up. And you don't have to move anywhere. You could just stay in that position and build your way up into Tittibhasana. So I'm going to show you this time with the legs extending out. So I'm going to sit back onto my triceps. My legs are squeezing into my arms. And then as soon as my legs lift up, I'm going to elevate my butt higher. And I'm going to start to straighten out my arms. And this is a very hard pose. You could see that I was shaking there, but the more you practice, again, the more you build the technique. What's important here is to protract through your shoulders and maintaining that squeeze of the arms and the legs towards each other. So I'm going to demo this without the blocks this time. And you're just going to find your way into a short and forward fold variation. And of course, please make sure that you're warmed up before the tutorial. I forgot to mention that at the very beginning, but that is very important to warm up the wrists first and the legs and hips. So once you've found the shape, you're going to snuggle in, the legs up high onto the triceps. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Then you're going to lower the butt, extend the legs out, and you're going to straighten the legs as the butt lifts. Keep your gaze down and forward. And then you're going to internally rotate the legs. Then come out of it. This is a really great arm balance to start to begin developing the strength for all the families of arm balances out there. But again, work with what's available to you. And the more you practice, whether it's with blocks or without the blocks, the more you build the technique. So I'll show that one last time. Again, it's really helpful to start in a modified forward fold. Then you are just going to create that shelf with your arms as you hug the legs onto your triceps. Squeeze the legs in together, grip the mat with your fingertips. And as you sit the butt down, extend the legs out, internally rotate the legs. Squeeze everything together. And then lower down. Again, what's important here is to develop the shoulder stability, keeping the shoulders stabilized, protracting out through the shoulders as your legs squeeze in towards your arms. I hope that this asana breakdown has helped you. Always remember that the blocks are always going to help you out, to elevate you higher, and to help you with any kind of arm balance training. Thank you for your practice, and please drop a like and subscribe to my page. That would be deeply appreciated. Namaste.